And then most successful businesses pick one or two of those things to focus on and then turn that dial all the way up to 9, 10, 11. And so, for example, you might be able to make the best smelling, longest lasting candle using some complex chemistry, manufacturing process, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That might be very expensive to do. So the price of the candle might be higher than you otherwise would like it to be. Or you could go the other direction. Let's make the cheapest, most ubiquitous candles ever, but then let's focus on the distribution end of things to have candles in more places. And so you start, this was something that I learned how to do very early in my career. I worked for a consumer goods manufacturer, big company called Procter & Gamble.
Who make everything, by the way, if people don't know what Procter.
Everything.
There's probably 10 things in this room that Procter & Gamble made.
And one of the things that I took away was every once in a while you'll read in like the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, whatever, about the crazy lengths that consumer goods researchers will go to figure out how people use like paper towels or something like that. I got to be one of those people for a couple years, and it was fascinating. I've watched so many people clean their kitchens, and there's a certain amount of like the value creation process that is psychology and anthropology of just going out into the world with your eyes wide open, noticing what people do, asking questions, noticing subtle things that they might not even pick up on. And then if you do more formal research, you can start asking people to make explicit trade-offs between options. And so if you could have a candle that lasted a long time versus had the most amazing scent throw ever, which one would you pick? And you can start to kind of navigate the space of possible solutions in that particular category by talking to people who buy candles, because you don't want to ask a random person on the street. You want to talk to people who will actually purchase the things that you're creating. But by paying attention and by asking questions and starting to get a feel for how the people who are making these buying decisions actually navigate the process of narrowing down options to make a decision, that's where you find sometimes the very tiny things that make an enormous difference.
That's where you find the places to innovate, right?